Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? How's it going tonight? Welcome to the Big Boot Sports Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Lando the Sports Mando. Um, Sorry I'm doing the show a little late tonight, guys. I had to stay and help out with kickball. It was our first game of the season tonight. We wound up tying 10-10 after 5 innings. It was a really great offensive game. A couple of things I'm going to say. Fortunately, I wasn't able to film any of the tennis match today because the people I was supposed to play with, there was an emergency, so they couldn't come. So I will have actual more tennis footage for you next week when they come back. It'll be next Tuesday. Yeah. I was able to go out and film. There were 4 games. We had 4 kickball games tonight. I was able to film 3 of them. The 4th one I couldn't get to because, unfortunately, my camera died and I couldn't get. Unfortunately, Max Clash. Hey, Max Clash, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in tonight. So I have 3 of the games on film. I'll try to have the video posted out by either tomorrow night or Thursday night at the latest. But really hope you enjoy it. It was some great games tonight. But first thing we're gonna get into, y'all. So obviously in the world of football, DeAndre Hopkins just got signed by the Tennessee Titans on a 2-year $25 million deal, something like that. So he will be a Tennessee Titan this season. I really think that's a good pickup for Tennessee. They definitely could use another reliable, viable weapon at wide receiver. Because they lost Corey Davis, Marquise Brown, they wanted to getting signed and traded to other places. So I definitely believe it's a big upgrade for Tennessee. So DeAndre Hopkins started out with the Houston Texans, and now since he's playing with the Titans, he'll have to play the Texans twice a year now, his old team. So that should be fun. No, but obviously, I mean, I don't know. We don't know who's going to be the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. I mean, obviously Ryan Tannehill is still there, and then you have Malik Willis, and then they drafted Will Levis in this past draft. So I mean, it can be anybody's game. I mean, honestly, I think it's going to be between Ryan Tannehill or Will Levis. I'm not really fully confident in Malik Willis. I mean, he came out of Liberty, which, I mean, he was great in college, but I mean, he hasn't really shown me anything in the pros yet. Maybe he just needs his opportunity, man. I don't know, but obviously not sure if DeAndre Hopkins will get the same amount of receptions as he did when he played with the Cardinals. Because obviously the Tennessee Titans, if you don't know, they have Derrick Henry, who's one of the best running backs in the NFL. And he's a big dude, really big dude. He's like 6'1", 6'2", really, really strong power back. So I mean, they're a strong running team. So it'll be curious to see like how the offensive playbook will shape up. Well, will they try to balance it out with run and pass, or they become more of a passing team now that DeAndre Hopkins is there? Me personally, I believe that it'll kind of stay the same. Like, I mean, maybe Derrick Henry won't get as much reps as before. Like, it'll kind of help him take the load off because Derrick Henry's kind of been taking a beating over the past couple of years. Hey Casey, what's up? Hello. Thank you for tuning in. So I don't know, guys. So let me know what you think about that. Was that a good sign for the Tennessee Titans? Was it a bad one? Will DeAndre Hopkins be able to help or progress in that offense? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. And then the next we got the G League. This G League, the summer league is still going on for basketball. Obviously, so Victor Wembanyama, number 1 overall pick to the Spurs. He's killing it. He's doing fantastic. I know last week his team was down by almost 20 going into halftime, and his team wound up getting the win in the second half. He had 37 points, 7 3-pointers made, 5 blocks, and a couple of assists. Like, he had a tremendous game. He killed it. He's definitely living up to the hype. And Robinson dude from Miami Heat, he's doing a really good job. The 2 players from the Rockets, they're progressing really well. A lot of people are excited about them. I've watched them a couple times. They seem really great when they're on the floor together. But old Robinson dude from the Miami Heat, he's averaging 26 points, like 8 assists, or not 8 assists, 5 assists, a couple other things. It's going to be a lot better. I hope Chargers win against them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the Chargers and the Titans will play each other this year. I mean, they're both in the AFC, but I'm not sure if they play each other this season. I'll have to look at the schedule. But yeah, the Chargers are in the AFC West. The Titans are in the AFC South. So the AFC South is the Colts, the Texans, and the Jaguars, which we talked about before on another show. We said the Jaguars are on the come up. Like we all said that they could be taking the division this year. So now, and obviously, with the Chargers, they're in the AFC West. I mean, that's a tough division. I mean, you got the Chiefs, the Raiders, and the Broncos. So I don't know. I mean, the Chargers could win the division, but I mean, it's going to be tough to beat Kansas City. I mean, Kansas City is they're going to be a force to reckon with for a long time. I mean, as long as Patrick Mahomes is there. Been over week 5. Oh, thank you, Ben. So the Chargers and Titans will play week 5. Cool. Nice. Not going to give a prediction yet because, still very early, obviously. But, I mean, they're both pretty good teams, like just looking into training camp. Most of the team training camps or NFL training camps that I've watched, I've seen a lot of good things. I've seen some bad things. For instance, I was watching the Colts training camp or some of their training camp the other day, and Anthony Richardson looks like he's struggling a little bit. I mean, he's moving around the pocket very well, but his accuracy is just not quite there yet. But I believe he does have the potential to be a great football player. He just needs to progress. Take his time. Don't feel like you have to do something right away. There's only been a handful of times where rookies have come into the NFL and they just killed it immediately. Obviously you got the offensive rookie of the year and defensive rookie of the year, but those are the studs, the super studs. But towards the end of August or second last week of August, we'll definitely be talking more about football. We'll give our predictions of week 1 matchups, and then make sure you guys tune in to the live fantasy football drafts I'll have going on. I'll be doing 3 this year, so it should be pretty fun. He's gonna have a better career, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Max. If I had to say, I would definitely believe that Joe Burrow would have a better career, mainly just because Joe Burrow is set up in a good place. They definitely have built a lot of talent around Joe Burrow. He's got a great running back in Joe Mixon. All right, man. Look, I'm sorry, Max. It's a tough question. I like both quarterbacks, honestly. I really like Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. They're both phenomenal. I definitely believe that both Joe and Justin will play in the league for like 15 years or longer. I don't know. I don't see the Chargers trading away their franchise player. I mean, he's done really well for the Chargers. I know he kind of had an off year last season for the Chargers, but I believe he'll bounce back. I mean, because he still has Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, obviously, and Austin Eckler is staying in L.A. So I mean, they definitely have the offense. I mean, and I was really hyped and built on their defense last year because they went and got oh God, what's his name? Number 52. He played for the Raiders and he played for the Bears. Oh, Khalil Mack. I'm sorry, Khalil Mack. Oh, you're talking about Joe. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the Chargers. No, I don't think Cincinnati will trade him or anything like that. I mean, he'll definitely want to stay in Cincinnati. That's where he grew up. I mean, he's already. I mean, Joe's only been in the league for like 2 years, and he's already considered a top five quarterback in the National Football League. I mean, that's just how great he's become. And I definitely believe that him and Patrick Mahomes will be going at it at each other for many, many years. For at least the next 10 to 15 years, they'll be going head to head in the playoffs, either in divisional round or the championship game. But I definitely believe Joe. By the time his career is over with, he'll have at least two Super Bowls under his belt for sure. I mean, just because the AFC is loaded with so much talent. I mean, honestly, there's so many great teams in the AFC. Um, but yeah, but no, like I said, I definitely believe that Joe Burrow will retire as a Bengal, and then Justin Herbert will retire as a Charger. I don't see them going anywhere. I mean, they both have been proven to be phenomenal quarterbacks in the National Football League. Um, I just want Justin Herbert to kind of take that next step, though. I mean, he's had great games, but I need to see him in the playoffs. I mean, he hasn't brought the Chargers to the playoffs yet, which I'm hoping he can. But I mean, like I said, it's very tough with how stacked the AFC is. But I'm definitely seeing the Bengals winning the division for a little minute. I mean, obviously it's going to be between them and the Baltimore Ravens, which they're both great teams. But I believe the Bengals are just a little bit better than the Ravens. Like I believe that their defense or an offense is a little bit better than Baltimore's. Not by much though. Um, so I mean, it'll be really interesting to see who will win the AFC North this year. I mean, it's obviously in the AFC North. You got the Browns, the Steelers, the Bengals, and the Ravens. Of course, the Steelers are always like a wild card. Like ever since Mike Tomlin's been the head coach for the Steelers, he has not had a losing season yet, and he's been there for over 16 years, and he's done a phenomenal job. With everything he's had to deal with, the players he's had to deal with, I mean, I think he's been becoming a tremendous head coach, and I believe he'll be in the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame one day once he decides to retire. So shout out to him. Um, let's see. But going, I know I kind of talked about the G League a little bit. I believe the G League will be coming to an end soon. Why do I keep saying G League? Summer League. Sorry, Summer League. The Summer League will be coming to an end very soon. But I mean, obviously the one I'm very worried about is Brandon Miller, who was taken by the Charlotte Hornets as a second pick. He's had a lot of foul trouble. I mean, he's gotten some points, but he really hasn't really done anything like worthwhile for the team. So, like I said, hopefully he can clean that up, and Charlotte won't have to worry about too much. I don't know, but hey, if there's any particular player or that you've been excited about watching the summer league, leave a comment down below. I've seen some great players shine in the summer league. I can't wait to see them on the actual roster. Um, and then there's been and going back to the actual NBA. They were talking about Joel Embiid. He was interviewed about, do you see your team in the championship in the finals this coming season? I mean, he pretty much says, like, I will do whatever it takes to win a championship. Like, he wants to win one bad. And he's always said trust the process. I mean, and so far the process hasn't. The process has been disappointing. I mean, they finished with the second. They finished with the second best record in the East this season, and they got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. I think it was either second or third, because I know the top three teams were the Bucks, the Celtics, and the 76ers. So I know that they were somewhere in between all that. I think they were third, because I think the Celtics probably had won just a couple more games than they have. I know the Bucks they finished with the best record in the East. But I mean, they have the team, they have the players. Joel and James Harden just they need to come together. And if they can't come together and work together as a unit, I don't really see them going very far. Like, yeah, they can do great stuff in the regular season, but come postseason time, postseason's a different animal. Like, you gotta come out like a ravaged dog. You gotta be hungry, and I haven't seen that out of them yet, But hey, give or take, we'll see what happens. And guys, the Wimbledon, which is a tennis event happening in London, that just ended this past Sunday. In the men's, which the match that everybody's talking about was the men's single final, which was Djokovic versus Alcaraz, which was he was a newcomer to the field. I mean, he played really well. Alcaraz wound up being the winner. He won the singles final, which blew everybody away. And it was the first time in over 15 or 20 years almost where it wasn't like a top tier tennis player like Federer, Nadal, Andy Murray, Novak Djokovic. Like, it wasn't any of them. This is the first time in a while that we've seen a newcomer come up and win the men's final. So shout out to him. I mean, it's really, really a big, tremendous honor. Winning the Wimbledon is not easy. There's a lot of tremendous tennis players out there. And I know I've said it before, but I'm actually starting to play tennis, get the hang of it. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I'm trying to find more people to play with, though. Just so I can get more into it, or try to play in a league one day. Right, because right now I'm just kind of playing it for fun, just so I can get better. So if you really like being outdoors, really like doing extracurricular activities, and you want to try to play tennis, or if you played it before and want to play, or if you never played it before, just hit me up, leave a comment down in any of my videos. I will respond to you as quickly as possible. Because I definitely want to expand and get better on this, and definitely want to meet new people, interact with new people. Okay. And then another topic I'm going to get into, y'all. So obviously, a lot of people were hearing about Tyson Fury going up against Francis Ngannou The rules have not been decided on how they're going to fight yet, but the match date is coming. It should be great, but we're not sure what rules are going to play. They're going to go by yet. But I definitely hope that if it does go, like they'll give people a good fight, or give people something great to watch. Not like something like with Floyd Mayweather or Conor McGregor, where they just got paid a bunch of money and they just didn't really like go hard in the paint that much. In my opinion, I don't know. I didn't really enjoy that fight. Um, no, I mean, but it should be a great fight though. Really, really excited about that. And then July 29th, y'all, Dustin Poirier will be back in the ring again for a championship bout. Really excited about that. Louisiana boy from Lafayette, we love him, appreciate him. He's a great guy. I haven't met him personally, but I've spoken to a couple people that have met him, shook hands with him, talked to him. They say he's very focused. He goes in and he's mentally preparing himself. He takes his fights very, very seriously. And he goes really. I mean, he goes hard, man. I'm really happy for him. And then because I know he wants to fight Conor McGregor again, but I'm not sure if that'll happen. I mean, it could. I mean, it just depends on what the money. Like they said, as the phrase goes, money talks. Money does talk. All right. And then I'm going to talk about the women's soccer real quick. Obviously, the Women's World Cup is starting. I haven't got a chance to watch any of the women's games yet. I will dive deeper into it and see how they're doing. I do know they were playing against the Netherlands was their first match, and then they got to play against Mexico, and I cannot remember the third team. Actually, no. No. I'm sorry. They played Netherlands first, Japan, and then Mexico is their third game, I believe. I know they do have to play Japan. Japan is their second game, I believe. But big shout out to the women. Hopefully they can kick ass this year for the USA. And then hopefully, when the men's World Cup, the FIFA World Cup comes around. Men's World Cup is like. I know the women go out there and play super, super hard, but man, the men's World Cup is just it's a different animal. Like just the amount of young talent that's out in the men's World Cup is ridiculous. Obviously, France got Mbappe, and then you still got Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, a couple other great players, soccer players out there, Neymar. There's still a lot of great talent out there for men. Yeah. But all right, guys. So after that, did y'all want to? Is there any sports topic or any comment or game or event that y'all want to talk about or have any or want to share? I can give my best opinion. We can have a conversation. Just let me know down in the comments any sporting event, game, or any topic that y'all want me to talk about or we could talk about. Yeah, you good. Yeah, you're good, guys. Take your time. No rush at all. And shout out to everyone for watching and tuning in tonight. As always, I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to your boy if you haven't already. This channel is continuing to get bigger and bigger by the day, and like I said, I truly do appreciate it. And I do want to say, guys, my guest couldn't make it tonight. It was the guests I was going to bring on. They were some people I play kickball with. They had to go and deal with stuff, so they're gonna come on next week if possible. But on Thursday night show, I'm definitely gonna have people. I'm definitely gonna bring some guests on. If you ever want to be a part, or if you ever want to be a guest on Big Boot Sports podcast, leave a comment down below. And like I said, all sports knowledge is welcome. I appreciate it nonetheless. I always love hearing other people's opinions about certain topics or certain sports. Hey, while we're going through all that, I do want to mention in pro baseball. I didn't really get a chance to talk about it. The MLB draft went really well. Obviously, Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz went first and second overall. Paul Skeens went to the Pirates, and then second overall, Dylan Cruz went to the Nationals. So shout out to LSU boys. We had some great players drafted for LSU. I know Trey Morgan got drafted by the Tampa Bay Rays. Riley Cooper, left-handed relief pitcher, he was drafted by the Orioles. So they're going to some great teams. I really hope they have great, fantastic careers. And another crazy thing I saw today, y'all, the AL East, which is the Yankees, the Orioles, Red Sox, and Tampa Bay Rays. And let's see. I'm sorry. Yankees, Orioles, Red Sox, Tampa Bay Rays. There's one more team in there. I'm trying to remember. It'll come to me in a second. I'm sorry. But no, that whole division has over 50 wins. And the Yankees have 50 wins, and they're last in the division, which is insane. Like the Tampa Bay Rays are leading that division with 60 wins, and then everybody else in the division has like 51 wins or more. Like it's crazy. Like the Red Sox got back on track. The Orioles are killing it. Of course, the Yankees are going to be the Yankees. My goodness gracious, who's the last team in that division? Why can I not remember for the life of me? Let's see. Blue Jays. My goodness. How could I forget about the Blue Jays? Yeah, so the Yankees are 50 and 45. The Red Sox are 51 and 44. The Blue Jays are 53 and 42. And the Orioles are 57 and 37. And what's crazy is the Rays and the Yankees had their last 10 games. Both the Rays and the Yankees are 3 and 7 in their last 10 games. The Orioles, Blue Jays, and Red Sox in their last 10 games, all three of them are 8 and 2. But the Orioles are coming for the top spot, so let's see what happens. I mean, the Orioles have Cedric Mullins. He's one of the best center fielders in the league. And the Orioles do also have Adley Rutschman, who's, in my opinion, one of the best catchers in the league. I don't know, guys. If you comment down below who you think is the best catcher in the MLB. I say it's Adley Rutschman. Just because, not only is Adley a switch hitter, but, he's a tremendous fielder. He does not – I don't think he's let a single ball go by him this year. And don't try to steal against him. He's got a cannon of an arm. And, man, can he hit? He can boot that. He can boot that son of a bitch. He can boot it. Which he was one of the players in the home run derby this year. Makes sense. And then obviously the Orioles have one of the best closers in MLB, Felix Bautista. Felix Bautista, big dude. Man's got a cannon of an arm, got a really, really good fastball, and he can mess you up with some off speed as well. So yeah, he's definitely great. But the Rays, I believe, still have the best division in MLB with over 60 wins. I do believe the Atlanta Braves are on the come up. Let's see. Let me check out. Yep. Well, actually, the Braves. The Braves have the most wins. It looks like the Dodgers have taken over the NL West. The Dodgers are 55-39. They're in first place now. I guess the Diamondbacks have been struggling a little bit, but I mean, right now the Diamondbacks, Giants, and the Diamondbacks and Giants are tied with 53 wins. My Padres are 45-50. I mean, hopefully they can kind of get it together. I mean they're below 500, but I definitely believe like hopefully in the next month they can get over 500, which I mean I believe they can. Um, let's see, and then the Braves are 61-32. I mean, like I said before, the Braves are a really, really great team. They have a lot. They have a lot of great players. Austin Riley at third base, Ronald Acuna in the outfield. Like, I mean, they're going to be a tough team to beat for sure. Um, yeah, guys. That's all I have to discuss for tonight. Like I said, for anyone that's still watching, um, leave a comment down below if there's a topic, event, or any particular player that you want to talk about. I can give you my honest opinion, or we can have a conversation. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Take as much time as y'all need to. Hope everybody's having a swell night tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. All right. Yeah. Make sure y'all leave a like for the video, y'all. Always appreciate it. Um, let's see. There's something else I wanted to bring up. Okay. Oh, sorry. But like I said earlier, y'all, I'm gonna try to get all the kickball games I videoed today. I'm gonna try to get that posted out either by Wednesday night or Thursday night at the latest. And if y'all enjoyed the videos you watch, like the content, let me know. Leave a comment, and depending on how many comments or how many likes we get, I will do it again. I'll record week 2. All right. Let's see, everybody good. Let's get to. Okay, everyone good. Okay, got you, y'all. But yeah, like I said, y'all, take your time. If there's anything you want to talk about, anything you want to discuss, please let me know. Yeah, and like I said, I'm sorry I'm starting the show so late tonight. It was kickball wound up being a little longer than I anticipated. And on Thursday's show, I'll definitely talk more about We'll get more in depth about the DeAndre Hopkins sign, a couple other football topics, and then as always, towards the end of the show, I'll ask my guests some sports trivia questions towards the end of the show. Probably one of my favorite segments, honestly, because I love seeing how great people's sports knowledges are. So I'm so amazed on how much people know or how much people can gather. All right. Okay, guys. Well, here. If anyone, if everyone's all good, I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I said we'll be back. We'll be back again on Thursday night, and hopefully everybody can tune in. Thank y'all so much, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all.